forever.
Welcome back, guys. All right, so I'm going to be starting this new type of series with a couple of friends of mine. We're basically doing power rankings for the next season, season 51 of Alliance War. We were inspired by the old videos that Taters used to do. He did a similar style of video almost a year ago, but he stopped playing. I think he's I think he came back recently, but he stopped this whole video aspect. And right now I'm on call with my friend King. He's from XK9. Let me see if he wants to say hi.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
All right, so we'll be doing this kind of series every 3 wars. We'll be updating our ranking scale and our charts, and we're just going to bring you guys through the season. I'm going to let my friend King talk about this slide and just like our predicted power rankings for this upcoming season.
Yeah, guys. So basically, what this slide is for is just where we kind of predict people are going to be based on how many deaths they're going to have throughout the season. So obviously, the last season, GT40 won, but they also had the lowest death counter by, I think, 9 deaths. They died 21 times. LVT was second with 30. And so basically what we're gonna try and do throughout the season is just not only update you guys on how every alliance is doing in the top 10, but also just gonna rank them power scale wise based on how many deaths they have throughout the season. So if a good example would this be, say, Noon dies 16 times in the first 3 wars, and SSX only dies 8. Obviously, Noon's going to move down, and SSX is going to move up. But we're also just we're gonna keep track of how many wins, losses everyone has. Shout out to Tony as well in the XK9. He does a really good job with his whole sheet and everything, and does a good job with all that. But yeah, we're just gonna be doing power rankings based on deaths, and we're gonna mix in a couple other things.
Exactly, and we are trying our best not to be unbiased. So our plan is to try and get people from different alliances so that they can, show their input, talk about their war. Like I'm from SGA, King is from XK9. We have a few friends from GT40. If any other alliance wants to come on and just talk about it, sure. And honorable mentions, because we're only going to be listing the top 10. We'll be keeping track of everyone else as well. But right now we have honorable mentions such as Cav and Foloki Bolt. But let's just say an alliance. Let's use SGA as an example. Let's just say we don't perform that well. On our charts, we'll be pushing SGA down, and let's say Cav, they'll win their first 3 wars. They'll be going up. So we'll be keeping track of everything, but we're only going to be presenting the top 10. And this is just the format that we're going to be using. So we'll be keeping track of the top 10 alliances. We'll be keeping track of their wins, losses, debts, and then the plus minus is going to be shown on for their power rankings. And well, since we're doing this every 3 wars, you guys will see if the alliance either drops, stays the same, or goes up. King, do you have any input?
It's also just like being unbiased. If an alliance, I'm gonna shout out to Green Alliance for Loki. Died over 100 times, got top 10. Just because they get top 10 does not mean they deserve it. Shout out to Kaban Matchmaking. Always do a fantastic job. But it's just unbiased. If you have more deaths than another alliance, but you place higher than them, on our power rankings, it does not take that into account. If you have more deaths, you're going to be lower. That's as simple as that. We don't care about anything else. We just want to see how many times people die. We'll take into account how many wins, losses in the top 10 based on deaths.
Exactly. So it's meant to be a we're trying to keep this as formal as possible, but like we're trying to avoid the what's it called, the kabam matchmaking scoring, and we're doing this just based on the power scaling of each alliance, basically, or their ranking. And we're gonna be having this section for whenever we do the video. It's just a wrap up and discussion section. Whoever joins on the call and just talks about their war, they'll be listed down below, and they can express, how they feel about the season so far, or like their matchmakings or their matchups, and how they think the rest of the season would play out. Like what I'm thinking so far for the first three wars for us in SGA, I think we're gonna be winning those first three wars. All right, I think we have a fighting chance. The global's kind of annoying, but like we've been practicing in the off season, and
Just
we're
like every
ranking up
other alliance.
champions. Well, okay, but still okay. Some alliances don't clear in the off season, and some people they aren't placing bosses, but we were lucky enough to get an alliance that placed a boss. I forget who, but like we're practicing. This season.
This this part, obviously, you guys are going to hear a lot of our input, and another person that's going to be on here, I imagine, will be Jelly, who's in GT40. But the wrap up and discussion is also just going to be a chance to have input from other people. So other people in different alliances. We're going to try and get new people on every 3 wars. We'll probably have up to 4 or 5 people, hopefully some videos, and then others maybe less. But yeah, this is going to be the part where other people can share their opinion and how they think their season's going, how they think other people's seasons are going, and just give them a chance to talk and give a different perspective from each alliance.
Exactly. King, do you have anything else to say, or you think we can conclude this video?
No, I think that's good. Kind of sums up what we want to do throughout the season, and just hopefully people enjoy it. And if they enjoy it, then we can continue to do it. And if they don't, then we'll stop after the season.
All right, guys. So this is our preseason season 51 wrap up. If you guys liked the video, comment down below. If you guys want to be included, PM us or comment down below. And peace out.